Right guys, back with another video. Just a quick recap on 5 games from the weekend for me. Keep this a bit shorter than the previous videos have been. So yeah, what I'm going to do, start off with the Ravens and the Dolphins. Are the Ravens legit or are the Dolphins... Yeah, imagine what I'm going to say there. Now for me, it's a bit of both really. There's no way you can have a concrete opinion on the Ravens after that. I mean, Miami, it all came out after the game, didn't it? Players wanted to get traded and they want to be there. It's evident that the team isn't trying. So yeah, you can imagine as a professional, you don't want to be in that sort of situation where you're on a team which doesn't want to win. So you can see where they're coming from. But having said that, Lamar Jackson looked incredible, didn't he? Slinging the ball all over the place. Hollywood Brown getting a couple of long touchdowns. Obviously, he was a big question mark coming in because he hadn't played in the pre-season. He'd been injured apparently, and for him to step on the field and do that straight away was good to see. So yeah, great win for the Ravens. And there's any more to come for them really. I mean, it'd be good to see the Ravens against a proper defense, see what Lamar's made of. So, but we're gonna have to wait a few more weeks for that because they got the Cardinals next, and they ain't much either, are they? So yeah, Ravens absolutely put it on the Dolphins. Next up, I'm going to talk about the Vikings and the Falcons. Obviously, the Vikings absolutely rolled them. I didn't see that coming. I thought it'd be quite a tight game. I had the Vikings winning that one in my opinion, but wow, I didn't see that one coming. Yeah, obviously good to see Dalvin Cook back, getting a couple of touchdowns. If he can stay healthy this season, he's going to be a massive player for them. Very elusive. He's good in the passing game as well. So I'll be looking to him to have a big year this year. He could be the breakout star. And if that O-line can keep Kirk Cousins protected, I know a lot of people don't like Kirk Cousins, but I do like him. They could be making some serious noise, especially with Diggs and Thielen on the outside. And yeah, looking forward to seeing them next week. And yeah, I think they make a lot of noise this season. Next up, I'm going to talk about the Patriots and the Steelers. To me, only one team actually played in this game because the Steelers never even turned up. Yeah, what happened to the Steelers? I mean, all off-season they've been talking about now we're going to have a better locker room, we're going to be better for it. And they did absolutely nothing. In previous seasons, there's been Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell bailing them out against the Patriots to keep them in these games. Obviously, the Patriots, as we all know, own the Steelers. But yeah, and obviously since the last video, Antonio Brown's ended up being on the Patriots. And that wide receiver room's looking packed out now, isn't it? I mean, with Gordon, Edelman, Brown, and they got their first rounder who's still to come in because he's injured. And yeah, I think I wasn't sure what to make of them this season, but now they got Brown and yeah, they only ran the ball a few times, didn't they? They didn't even need to run the ball that much. It'd be interesting to see if everyone can get their touches in that offense because you can imagine if Antonio Brown doesn't get at least 8-10 receptions a game, he might start kicking up a fuss and we might see this diva out of him. But when you go and play for the Patriots, you know what you're signing up for. You're signing up to win games, and if Antonio Brown's the ultimate competitor, he ain't going to mind if he doesn't get a load of receptions every single game. But yeah, business as usual for the Patriots, and see what the Steelers are going to be like next week. Hopefully they can actually turn up this time. Next up, I'm going to talk about the Colts and the Chargers. The Colts had absolutely everything they could do to lose that game, and they still managed to get to overtime. I thought Jacoby Brissett looked really good in that game. The O-line looked like last season's O-line. Marlon Mack, he looks like he's progressed again from last season. I was watching a video today on Twitter of the young lineman's name. What's his name? Can't remember his name. But anyway, yeah, he was just demolishing people. And yeah, Quinton something, is it? Oh, I don't know. But yeah, I really enjoyed watching them. And obviously, Vinatieri missed 2 field goals in an extra point. It's not very rare for him to do that. One of the greatest kickers of all time, arguably the greatest. And yeah, the Colts look really good in my opinion, and I think they play the Titans next week. I'm really looking forward to seeing that game because obviously the Titans beat my Browns, which I'm going to talk about tomorrow. But yeah, I think the Colts are going to put it on the Titans. They look incredible to me, that Colts team. So many stupid offside calls. They left so many points out on the field and handed the Chargers so many more chances. I mean, they did everything they can. They still were in their battle and they went to OT. And the last game I'm going to talk about is the Bills and the Jets. I might surprise a few people to hear that one come up, but I was really impressed with Josh Allen. Coming down from 14-0 down, and then outscoring them in the fourth quarter, 14-0 himself. I thought he looked quality, to be honest. I mean, the couple of interceptions weren't his fault, I don't think. Bouncing off the receiver's hands, flying up in the air. And as a quarterback, you can't do anything about it. But as a young quarterback, you can kind of let them things stick in your head a little bit and lose your confidence. But as the game went on, he seemed to get that confidence back. They had that stupid fumble. And yeah, if you look at the stat line, the amount of turnovers and all those sorts of things, you'd imagine they wouldn't win this game, but they did. And they've got a lot to look forward to next week, playing the Giants. So they've got a big chance of going 2-0, playing against the corpse of Eli Manning. Because, yeah, they had him running out a bootleg up to the right on Sunday, and I was like, oh no. But yeah, that Bills defence looks pretty good as well. So yeah, it's my 5 games. And one thing I'm going to do this season is give high fives to 5 people, 5 players who I think deserves a high five after. I don't know if you just players, it can be coaches, but high fives to people who deserve them after the weekend's antics. So firstly, Lamar Jackson, 17 for 20 for 324 yards, 5 touchdowns. Absolutely lit the Dolphins up. They obviously pulled him out in was it the 4th or the late 3rd? And RG3 come in, but yeah, Lamar Jackson lighted them up, and it's not bad for a running back, eh? Love that out of him. Secondly, Josh Allen, like I mentioned a second ago. Very good game in my opinion. Good to see him putting a few pieces together, not just running the ball but making some decent throws as well. And yeah, looking forward to watching him against the Giants next week. Third, high fives to Josh Allen, can't forget that. Third, Deshaun Jackson, absolutely taking the lid off with it, wasn't he? 8 catches for 154 or something, and 2 TDs. I swear this guy is like 33 or something. He's something like that, and he's the fastest player every time he steps on the pitch, isn't he? 2 TDs, for him, and giving the Eagles an explosive option this season. And obviously they done well to come back against Washington, which was a bit of a surprise to everyone, wasn't it, after the first quarter? But yeah, shout out to the Eagles and high fives up to Deshaun Jackson, D-Jax. Next up, it's actually a coordinator, Kellen Moore. Not a bad game, is it, for him? His first game as an offensive coordinator for the Cowboys, or the play caller at least. I'm loving all that play action with Dak. He seems to be a different quarterback when he's in the play action. He's got great numbers. I'm with they got Randall Cobb in there, Amari Cooper, Gallup. They look like they could have a top offense this year, especially with Kellen Moore bringing them some new designs and getting them all in open space. And obviously Zeke's going to be a big factor in the passing game as well. So yeah, high fives up for Kellen Moore. And finally, Wil Lutz, last second 58-yard bomb to sink the Texans. You got to feel sorry for the Texans, but they show great heart, the Saints, to go down the field and set up the field goal. And I love it when a kicker wins a game at the end of it, because all the players come and celebrate with him. The kicker could be in a very lonely position at times, and for him to sink a 58-yard, I think it was his career long, to win the game. Great start for the Saints. I think that was the first time they've won in the opening 2 weeks for quite a few years now. So yeah, that's high fives for him. So that's my 5 guys this week getting the high five: Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Deshaun Jackson, Kellen Moore, and Wil Lutz. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do every week, I think. I'll be back tomorrow with my recap on the Browns game. That should be a fun video. Got a lot to talk about in that one. My God. So That'll be out tomorrow. If you liked what you seen in this video today, if you could subscribe, like the video, that'd be great. Leave a comment. Who else deserves a high five after their performance on the weekend? Did I undeservedly give someone one, or did I miss someone out? And what was your favourite game of the weekend? Personally, my favourite game was probably that Colts Charger game, quality game of football that was. My least favourite game was the Browns game, but that's for personal reasons. So yeah, till tomorrow, I'll see you soon.